It's fine. Probably nothing important happened last time,
We're
right?
in a
No, I mean, I've
science
already
location.
edited, so we're fine. But
Okay. Fair enough.
yeah. I got that to you with plenty of time for you to be able to listen to it. You could have been on my level.
Now that I'm not in a show, could you send me the episodes again? So I can listen to them.
Yes, I
What?
can. Are you gonna?
I'm going to try.
Did you read my manifesto?
No, not yet. I've only been out of a show for 2 weeks, please. I'm putting my life back together.
It's completely
I need
fine.
to
I
do
will send-
laundry. Laundry
Phil,
is
do you
higher
want to be
priority
included
than
on that or
stuff.
no?
I listened to it a fair amount on the first pass.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll email it to the two of you then.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I do not care. This was entirely for comedic effect.
I mean, I listen to it again when it goes out, and so I don't need to experience it. Listen to it before we do another session, and then listen to it. I guess I could just edit it at this.
You're unlocking the flow, Jeff. You could have it done before the day before.
No,
That's all right.
who would do such a thing? Who would get work done like weeks in advance?
Never I.
I love how you're just thinking, yeah, I'm not going to listen to this before the session because then I'd have to listen to it twice. Nobody wants that. Watching you unlock the fact that you could edit it and have it done.
The thing is, like, I already have enough trouble making sure I get prepped ahead of time that adding in extra work to also listen to what happened previously
Yeah.
previously on.
Yes.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yes.
Sorry, every time you reach over there, I'm going to look at you.
We
It's
must
gotta poke
stop
the die.
everything.
We gotta poke the die.
Just steal the die.
Just
steal
take it. Just take it.
steal
Poke
and poke
It's very pokey.
And then I'll eventually say, "Where'd my D4 go?"
We don't need D4s. Those
Yeah,
are
when was the
rookie
last
dice.
time you rolled a D4?
I feel like you never
for
have.
shotguns.
Oh.
You do 3D4, I think, for shotguns.
Gross.
Fair.
Yeah. This is what I remember of the rules.
There you go.
Space combat completely left my mind. But how many dice I roll for a shotgun?
That one's in there.
That
Isn't
one
it fun?
is locked in.
Isn't it fun to just like have things in your brain where you're like, yeah, I know this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone else's lines in a show locked in.
Got it.
My own lines
gone.
Who
forever.
fucking knows?
Oh, I'm supposed to say something here. I know the line that
I
happens
know my
after
cue.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Here it goes.
We're gonna
Line?
paraphrase.
Is it line? Do I say
Is it
line?
line?
Did I get it?
and welcome back to the 7th Star of the Right podcast. That seems a good enough time to start as any.
We were weirdly on topic that one. It felt weird.
Oh,
Yeah, we weren't talking about. We didn't
Other
do a
things.
musical. Or
We didn't
movie
do a
review.
musical.
don't bring
Sorry.
musicals into it. We'll immediately start going into something else.
Okay, we're fine.
This is session 123. 1, 2, 3. How are
Very
you guys
nice.
doing?
1, 2,
Yeah, no, it's a
3.
good
Good.
number. I like
I may
that
have
number.
consumed slightly too much caffeine
Me,
today.
were they feel more caffeinated than normal because I also feel caffeinated.
Yeah, and then I also drank a Diet
Oh,
Dr.
okay,
Pepper.
okay. Well, that
I'm
was on
having
you.
a
It's
normal
entirely
amount
on
of
me.
caffeine and not too much.
Peter and I were brainstorming different
Different RPGs.
RPG stuff
Yeah,
this
yeah.
morning,
Yes.
and
Right,
he
right,
brought me
right.
breakfast, and part of that breakfast included a very large iced chai latte.
Oh, yeah.
As is
That's some
tradition.
good stuff. Well,
Tradition.
we will be wired then.
You got it. You did it.
There's our musical
Yeah.
reference for the episode.
No
we
more.
can continue.
Okay, we're done.
What do you guys remember from last session? Nothing?
Take it away.
I'm so sorry, Ernst.
Okay.
I do pay attention, I swear.
So we picked up last session thinking that our good pal Eli West was going to get shot.
He's going to get his head blown off.
Yeah.
He did not.
That's
In
crazy.
fact, he gave a very nice little speech.
No one died?
No one died, and then unveiled a
Which would be
memorial monument to the various people who had died.
Yeah. It just feels rude to kill people at an ice cream party.
Yeah. I can't believe you actually made it an ice cream party. That made me so happy.
We had our Star Wars award moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
where they had
did.
us come
We
up
got a
and
little thing.
Give us a medallion.
Nona's gonna wear that everywhere. It's like, this is my first custom. It's like when you first like
this is when you
unlock
get-
a skin in a video game and
my
you're like,
God.
ha!
Oh, I was
Not
thinking,
default anymore.
Not default. Here we go.
I was thinking it was like the people who finish the marathon and they wear like the medal around for multiple days after the marathon. It's like, okay, you can take it off now. Like we know you run.
No, I feel like they deserve that though. That's
For
how you know
multiple
they're
days,
crazy.
Multiple
That's how
days.
you know they're crazy and to stay away from them.
I
Yeah.
think just running a marathon means you're crazy.
People
Yeah.
who run that. Well, yeah, but that's a nice little
Sorry,
marker
Paula.
You're
that
right.
lets you know.
I'm gonna stop at a half. I feel like anything past that just takes over your life.
I did one. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How many days did you wear the medal for?
I didn't because my mom took it and then had it framed along with a picture of me finishing, and it's hanging above my bed where my bed used to be at home.
That's really cute.
It's
That's
so
acceptable.
cute.
That's
That's
acceptable.
really
cute.
Wearing it for
So
multiple days.
Yeah.
No.
You probably should get that from
I will.
Your house.
Your
I will.
house.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you lived there?
A bit. It's been a bit. Well, you see, here's the thing, right?
Yes.
Is there is a certain amount of things that you need from home.
Yes.
Right.
And then there's a secondary collection of stuff that is yours that you don't necessarily need to take possession of immediately.
That's true.
And so my father's been threatening for several years. He's like, we're going to just like, you come and visit. We're going to go through this. We're going to sort it into like,
Oh,
we're
my
going to bring
father
this
also
to you.
threatens that every time
And
I
then
go
these
back.
guys
Yeah.
can, and we never do. We always forget.
He's
to
like,
do
get
that
this shit
thing.
out of my
He's
house.
like, we're gonna, yeah, exactly. My also abandoned in my house are some of my Connects. I think I've got all my Legos. I've got most of my Legos, if not all of them, but some of the Connects, the off-brand Legos, are still there. My American Girl doll and all of her clothes, and Coconut, I believe, is the name of the small dog.
Is
You
it a
wouldn't know. Why am
Build-A-Bear?
I looking at you?
Is it a Build-A-Bear?
None of you would know.
No.
Fuck, I need Caroline. No. The American Girl doll dog.
Ah.
The little white fuzzy one.
I see.
I believe his
was
name's
not
Coconut.
An American Girl
Ah.
kid.
And I got him an outfit like I got I think it was Greek. I got a Greek princess outfit for my American Girl doll, and it came with a little chariot and a little hat for
my
Coconut.
God.
And so
Nice.
Coconut is definitely still on my bookshelf, dressed up as
Aw.
a chariot racer.
Very cute.
Because he got a new skin.
Because he got a new skin. It's
And now
all
we're full
connected.
circle.
And
There
we're
we
back to the
go.
episode.
Back to the
Yeah,
episode.
sorry.
Very nice
Okay,
segue,
okay.
Jeff.
So-
Very nice segue.
Beautiful. Okay, so we got our little medals, and then Marcus and Nona each separately had like oh shit moments about very different things.
Mhm.
We kind of finished up the party, decided against bugging and trying to stalk Cameron Nelly, who is the politician who looked at us weird the previous episode,
Mm-hmm.
but clearly has no idea what we're talking about when we confronted him about that.
Yep.
I have theories, but I'm not
Yeah.
telling anyone.
Didn't we discuss theories on air?
I don't think so.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
we did discuss it. We discussed some theories in character on
Oh,
air.
yes.
I think our characters are wrong.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Just tossing that one out there. Add a little spice. Anyway, so we did that. Then we had a kind of after party chilling at Dorian Gray / Jordan Donahue's penthouse thingy. Nona has started making some progress on her Immortals Club,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently went about it in a weird enough way that now there's interest in getting those two together romantically, which I have very mixed feelings about.
There's
Also-
a difference between shipping and actually like wanting to see the characters get together. I feel like no,
Wait,
it's that's
what?
just,
No,
that's
that's
we
antithesis.
just saw
The
a
definition.
play about
Sorry,
this.
sorry.
About shipping.
There's shipping, but then there's actually what happens within canon, right?
Sure,
So you can ship someone, but it not actually happen in canon.
this is true.
Yeah, but then you get really mad about it. And we
You get
bully
into
you.
arguments
All right.
online that
Yes.
include like virtual punching somehow.
So the
Don't
other
worry about the logic of the world, okay? It's fine.
I
just
loved it. I
consistent.
thought
the
it was
members of
great.
this podcast outside of those two can be upset when it doesn't happen.
Hey, I will take to my alternate Reddit account and fight y'all. What's the opposite of IRL? Just online, I
Online.
suppose.
Yeah,
I will fight you not in real life.
Your secret AO3 account. Where you are the
Oh
fandom.
no,
for
I've got a Nona Reddit.
Incurable.
What?
I have a Nona the 9th is my Reddit account. for
Wait,
this.
is it actually known as the 9th? Like from
Yes.
the book?
Yeah.
Oh my
I had to do
gosh.
little hyphens between it because somebody already got the capitalized version, but
Oh
I'm still
my
feeling
God.
pretty good about myself.
You should, yeah.
Yeah,
People are
gonna-
immediately going to look you up.
that's fine.
You're gonna.
I'm on there. I've answered some questions that makes it very clear on me. I'm like, let's talk about how psychics work and all this stuff.
Like
We
on
ran
the
into this.
Stars Without Number subreddit.
Yeah,
Oh, cute.
it's the only thing I'm subscribed to.
Oh. Very nice.
Anyway, again,
All
back
right.
to the episode.
Sorry.
Sorry. Very, very scatterbrained today. So, yes, Jordan Donahue, Nona, Immortals Club. We got keys to Jordan Donahue's apartment, so we could like crash there and leave all of our guns. I don't actually know if we wanted to leave all our guns there, if we want them on the submarine. Up to us, I suppose. I liked the visual of us just being like, yes, we have access to this penthouse. Now to just fill it completely with weapons.
Next time he
Put
comes
this
home,
here.
Yeah,
Because
full of guns.
that was another thing is we got the anti-vehicle laser
Yes, from Eli
Yes.
West.
because we put the
Yes.
sticky note on it. So now if someone has a vehicle and we don't want them to have a vehicle and it's moving,
That's right.
we can solve this problem.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be moving.
No,
'cause
but if it's not moving-
we have to have
Other
Micah.
options.
Oh, right. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Finger guns, they can be deadly. So all of that happened. We've got a plan to pick up the hover bike from Breeze, or what's left of the hover bike from the Breeze DMV.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Ellison base.
Yes.
We interacted with some robots and some statues that we were like, those are definitely robots. And Jeff's like, what? No.
Those are
And then
absolutely
their
not robots.
eyes
How
started
could you
glowing
possibly think those are robots?
From behind the stone. And then we got the password correct. So we got to skip that fight.
Yes, the robot said, "Why do we continue?" In a
Yeah.
robot-y voice that apparently the filter did not care
It
for.
did not like it. I don't worry. It's all good. No one will know. But it was cutting out like every half second. It was just like none of that.
And
Get that out of
the
there.
answer was Kyle Reed.
Yeah, Kyle Reed.
Oh,
Which then
cute.
I think off air, but I made some comments. I was like, do you think she calls her husband
Kyle
Kyle Reed?
Reed.
Like how we've been calling her Dr. Samantha Calvin.
Or maybe they just heard Kyle and then didn't care about what they heard
Yeah,
afterwards.
one would hope because
That was just what was in fashion 600 years
yeah,
ago. He called everyone by their
excuse
full
me, I
name.
earned his doctorate. I will. Yes. So anyway, so we are currently in a place. There are some buffing and dusting robots around us, but the combat robots have been turned off
Mhm.
to the best of our knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I have set up the front door that we came in such that it will ping me if anybody opens it.
Cough, cough. Anybody? Cough,
Anybody?
cough. Yes.
And then we set up a computer to allow us to communicate with any intelligences inside of the giant server farm of computers that we found.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Yeah. And so we ended the last episode with Nona opening up her data slab and connecting it with this kind of interface that was like similar to the one that you have hooked up to Terra.
Yeah.
With the idea being like, if
Can I
this
talk to you?
is Dr. Samantha Calvin, can she communicate? And so you plug in this device, and the information that starts flowing through is not what you originally expected. The interface was meant to capture, conversation and vocals and stuff like that. Comes back as static, like
Mhm.
jumps here and there. It's just garbled. It's clearly that the data that you have here is not what is being intended to be read this particular way. And so you mess around a little bit until you find that you're able to get impressions. You set up a software that is able to provide almost like a little bit of a visualization of thought patterns for virtual intelligence or true AI. You see the impression of the planetary base that you found yourself on when you woke up with it on fire.
Planetary base? I thought it was
Sorry.
space station.
It was the space station. Yes, sorry. The deep space station, Asimov 1.
It's the easiest number to remember.
The visualization that you have there is one taken on the ground itself in a puddle of some liquid. There's not really, it's impressions. It's not necessarily like a picture, but more like an impressionist painting almost. That's kind of what you see. And then you see another image where it gives you the sense of trapped and the room around you breaking down and apart. You see panic in it. You see just a lot of nervous energy. And then that nervous energy starts to align and become a little bit more structured. And then it is gone.
So this is all Asimov 1.
It's just a series of impressions that you got.
Okay.
So the first one was like clearly something saw. Then the sense of being trapped inside of a box that was breaking down around you, some kind of logical conclusion, and then nothing more. As you continue to do a diagnostic of these servers, you find that despite all of them being on, over 3/4 of them are in an inoperable state. They seem to have been fried. The amount of energy that surged through this server farm seems to have severely damaged it. And you go through the historical data logs of this. Those impressions are the majority of the information that remains on this server farm. But you also have a data log of when things were happening, when certain things were done. Just a really long running list dating back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Nothing recently.
Sure.
Recently as in the past few days.
Okay.
But that blip that you got of when that massive data payload happened times up very nearly with when Asimov 1 caught fire.
Right. Which lines up with the information we have from Deacon.
Yes.
That was like a data surge sent here.
Exactly.
So from the Asimov 1, a large amount of data sent here seems like is no longer here.
Yes. And you go through these data logs and you find that whatever initiated the first major amount of data to be sent here, and you do get it, it's from Asimov 1.
Sure.
It's clear like that was the original port that it left from. It then got redirected.
Gotcha. So it kind of bounced.
It kind of bounced off of this server farm to coordinates of something that you're familiar with. It's one of the coordinates of a planetary base on Genus by the name of Wells.
Wait, so it got bounced because the server farm was damaged?
I'm not entirely sure if you could be able to draw that. It seems that either it was always intended to be bounced, or when that data got here, some automated protocol went into effect, saw that there was this damage happening, and sent it on its way.
Cool. What do you look like when this is happening, Kirsten?
I think that Nona is she started off feeling very nervous. And then I think as it becomes clearer and clearer, there is no signs of kind of intelligence here. There's a combination of like relief and disappointment. It's really sort of hard to put into words. And then at some point, she sort of has that moment, feels those feelings, and then those get put aside. And okay, now we have a next thing to do on the list. We're going here. And I think as she's doing this, she's actually going to speak to the others and say, if Dr. Samantha Calvin was indeed here, it appears she no longer is. It looks like whatever data was sent from Asimov 1 has bounced to a different location on a different planet in this system, I believe. Yes or no?
Sorry, say it again.
Orisiame is in the same system as Genus. Yes, no?
Yes. Orsiame, Cass, and
And
Genus
Genus.
are all in this system,
Got it.
the Migalka system.
So it bounced from here to a different planet in this system.
Hmm.
So I guess we go there if that's okay.
Yeah, that's definitely sure. We should keep tracking that down. I'm trying to figure out where this person's head was at bouncing. I guess having a backup is good, but it just seems so strange. I don't know. I'll do it if you want to still.
Honestly,
100%.
I think it is what I would probably do, because if you look at the event sequence, Dr. Samantha Calvin was murdered by Deacon. Backup bounces from Asimov 1 to here. He knew that. So he
Then-
would then be able to trace it here, which he would also be able to trace it to a different location. So you would have to find some sort of way of covering your tracks a little bit better. And something occurs to Nona in that moment, and she starts looking into ways of deleting these logs. She gets a copy, she puts it on her data slab, and then she wants to like factory reset all of these computers. No trace.
Absolutely. And this, you're already in the system itself. This is, very easy to set up. Is the intention to just wipe everything? Like there is no data here, as that would imply that if someone were ever to come back to it, they would see that there was no data here, which either meant, something went wrong or
Yeah.
someone was here before them. Or do you want to try and like surgically remove the information that you have?
I think if I do anything less than a factory reset, it's going to be able to be traced back to me, and potentially undone.
Understood.
I think the biggest thing is right now, what she's thinking is she hasn't decided if Dr. Samantha Calvin's consciousness still exists. She hasn't decided what she wants to do about that, but it's all about preserving potential options in the future. And she knows that Deacon would probably destroy it. So this is a prevent him from knowing where it is and slowing him down a bit, but ensuring that that happens even at the cost of it being incredibly obvious that someone was here, even if it was, and it's very clear that Nona was here. I just want to make sure that there is no record of being sent to that base on Genus.
Yeah, sounds good. And that's not going to require a roll. That's something that you, who are very familiar with computers.
Yeah, we can
could
hit
just
Control
do.
Alt Delete, start the task manager. You know.
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
is.
Basically, just type away and
Sudo
just
dash rm.
Yeah.
Sudo remove dash rm.
remove everything. It will, it's a lot of data. Like this is a massive server farm. There's definitely, these logs, but these logs that are like duplicated on a lot
Sure.
of these different things. So this isn't something that would just be able to like, you click a button and it
No,
deletes.
I think I set up a little tiny script and go for servers 1 through
Yeah.
however many thousand. Just
Yeah.
run this little command on them.
And
And,
so
so you
you're-
get one of those like, running
Yeah,
command
yeah.
lines. It's just like that.
Yeah.
It's in green and black text.
Of course.
And so
'Cause
that
it's
would
gotta
likely
be.
take at least an hour, if not more, to run.
Hmm.
So you can
But I
do-
can set it up and it can run in the
Yes,
background.
it can run in the background.
Yeah.
So I assume you do that. I guess the question I was gonna, I guess you guys aren't leaving just yet, but when you do leave, I'm gonna want to know if you have stayed here if you're planning to stay here the entire time, like watch and make sure that this happens, or if you're just gonna like set it and forget it.
I think watch and make sure it happens.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, you also mentioned last time there is a reactor powering this place that seemed like we could disassemble it in some way.
You can take it. We could take it and then have access to nuclear stuff.
Because that probably, needs to be here to run your scripts. But
yes.
yeah, that would be another level of making sure no one gets
We're
in
done.
here.
We just take the power cord and then they can't use it. Good luck finding a Fallout power core, Deacon.
Yeah.
I think in character, Marcus would probably ask, like, how do you know that this guy hasn't been here?
I don't. necessarily. I think there would be a little bit more of a sign of him, and we did move fairly quickly. And I proceed to explain in detail my timetable that starts with Deacon's main core being destroyed, which would have sent him back. And I go, oh yeah. And I like push it, and the thing comes down. And you're like, oh my God, okay. What is that? Whoa. Yeah. So we're definitely in information dump mode. She's like, yes, so you see when this gets destroyed, the consciousness of the AI is sent back to their backup location.
Do you have one?
Yes, it's on the ship.
Oh.
Yeah, Micah's heard all of this before, so like pull a little comic book out of my vest. Like, yep, great.
I'm like, are you not surprised by this?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And now I'm flashing back to like the time when I first made the backup and like was like taking a saw to the thing, and Micah was just like, "Whoa, crazy."
Yep, it's old hat now.
Yes. So most likely he was sent to his backup, which is most likely on this planet in this system. So travel time wise, even assuming they have a reasonable pilot, there was a note in his computer that says, "Wait until the political situation calms down." Which we did. So we would be waiting for news of that either happening or to have happened to reach him. And then he would need to travel here.
So you're saying that he was quote unquote killed. So his body was destroyed.
Yes.
How do we know he'll look the same?
We do not.
Oh.
If it helps, I will most likely know him because I am forcibly programmed to like him.
That's fucked up.
Yes, I'm starting to realize that now that I said it out loud.
You're right about that.
Huh.
Mother, what have you done to me?
Mama
who bore me.
Yeah, so I think we're like waiting around, but for what it's worth, given that we did jump a week, he could be here. It's possible.
Okay.
That's why we set up the door the way we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you guys are, this script is going to take a little while. In the meantime, are you guys doing anything, or are you just kind of like letting the time run down until Nona's like, all right, we're good to go? Is there anything more that you're doing in this location?
You know, this does seem like a cool secret base of an ancient super smart scientist. I would like to look around if there's anything else of note besides the server banks and the robots we saw.
Yeah, I think I'm planning on taking the robots with us because they're not really doing much good here.
So there were a total of 10 robots. There were the two.
I don't think we can take the big ones.
I don't think you would be able to either.
Damn.
They are.
Are you sure?
Can we take a cleaning robot? Can clean the ship?
Yes, that was my intention.
Oh, perfect. I thought you meant the big ones.
Yeah. We're definitely taking all the cleaning robots.
Good. Oh, our ship is going to be so clean.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah, I feel like, you know.
Be careful what you give me, Jeffrey.
What if they curl up and fold real small? You know, they can fit in the hold.
No, they.
But we have to get them through the door. Is my thought.
How much?
You can roll them.
Have we been tracking the tonnage that you're carrying?
On our ship.
On your ship, yeah.
Vaguely, very vaguely. We'd have to do some math. I would suggest, given that this feels of low plot relevance, that we maybe figure this out offline.
I'm inclined, since you guys were able to prevent this from happening. Granted, there's not going to be a whole lot of places that are just going to let you walk around with these heavy war machines. But like if you're in the middle of nowhere, it's like, who's going to stop us?
Who can stop us? We have war machines.
I don't need to loot absolutely everything that's not nailed down just because I maybe could. Fine.
I think we would need to do some math. I think we're starting to, like, you already have a whole ass car.
I have a whole ass car. I'm about to have two whole ass hover bikes.
No tank though. R.I.P.
We got a decent amount of
scrap too.
Yeah.
So like, we'll talk about it, but like if you take these, I don't know if there's going to be much more space for you guys to hold like lots of cargo.
Yes.
Just so you're aware.
We could gift them to the Calvin estate.
You
That
absolutely
would be
could
fun.
if you'd like.
We'll run the numbers after
You know
this one,
what?
maybe.
Yeah, I'm
can-
going to say you take them for now, but we'll have to figure out. You're able to fit them.
On the sub and through the door.
Oh, right.
Yep.
There is a
That's the thing.
submarine.
That's the thing, Jeff.
You don't have your ship right now.
You specifically would not let us.
Wait, are these robots waterproof, and can they just walk along? Can they do like a Pirates of the Caribbean following the sub?
I don't
along
know
the
if we
ocean
want to
floor?
make that big of a thing about it. I think we want this to be.
It would take too long for them.
Yeah.
Like,
Never
think of like
mind.
walking across the ocean.
What if
I
I levitate them
mean-
inside the
Oh,
submarine?
like so they're just like floating above where the sub is
Hang
over
on,
the water.
everyone.
What are physics?
They don't fit in the submarine. I'm
Fine.
making that call.
That's so fair.
They hang on to the outside and they drive along the top, and they do kind of like a jet skiing kind of situation.
That could totally work.
That would scare so many people. It would be so funny. Why are there? Because they look like scary Terminator guys, right? Like the Terminator guy, after all, his like skin gone and it's just metal.
They're bigger than that.
Well, yeah, but that's what like they look like.
That's what they look
Ba-
like, right?
uh,
Not
yeah,
like
yeah.
like Arnold.
I mean,
like
they-
the
they
other
would-
one.
Yeah.
The T2.
yeah.
The
Like,
liquid
but
one.
like, yes,
Yeah.
but like they wouldn't necessarily have like the same skeletal structure
Uh-huh.
that like the Terminator does,
to-
but they're
to
big and they're
reword this.
armored.
They're big, they're metal, they've got glowy eyes,
They're
so they're
scary.
humanoid shaped, but they cannot be mistaken for a human.
Yes.
They look like aggressive, really big, really spooky bots.
Yeah.
They would
Yeah,
scare
that is
people.
They would scare
They
people.
absolutely would terrify people.
Yup. But that would be funny.
Anyway,
All right. We can't have this. That's okay.
you can swing back if you want.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't think not with the sub. They got in here somehow. You would be able to get them out.
Mhm.
The sub would be unable to move them, but all of like the soldier bots and the industrial worker bots,
Yeah.
those would fit. It's a total of 8 extra bodies. You had a total of
There's 6 worker bots? Oh no, there's 4 small
there's
guys.
4 and 4.
I always got that. I got that confused last time too. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I thought some of the cleaning bots were just like little Roombas, basically. Are they all humanoid?
No, some of them had a they had like buffers and stuff like that.
But yeah,
buffing
like
the-
humanoid holding
Humanoid,
a buffer
yeah.
attachment.
No,
Okay.
it's attached to them. They are the buffer.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've decided for Jeff.
But they couldn't just
right now.
be the buffer. What's the rest of this for?
so Nona, for you to, because they currently are programmed to stand watch here. So
Yeah.
as you have this, like kind of like deleting all of this information, I'm going to need you to make an int fix check for me to reprogram them to follow your orders.
And if this goes wrong, we're entering combat.
In program, not in fix. That is more appropriate.
12.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
You've programmed these bots before. This
Almost
is
these exact ones.
almost these exact ones. You're very familiar with it. It's not a problem. It just there's clearly some protections that this place doesn't necessarily want just anyone to be able to access it and then
Yes,
let
but
them
you see,
go.
I am Dr. Samantha Calvin, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not exactly how that works, but you're able to easily bypass any safeguards and encryptions. And the 4 stone-like, because they are built almost as statues, they are able to move still. They just seem to be camouflaged with this almost granite appearance over top of them.
Oh, so they don't bust out of the stone. They
No.
just kind of look like rocks.
They just kind of look like
That's
rocks.
kind of fun.
Oh.
Camo bots.
Yeah, and they stand at attention for you.
These are just
as well
the
as
statues on our ship,
the
guys.
industrial. Exactly.
It matches the
It's
decor so
decor.
good. Why are they all outside this one random panel on the wall? Do
Don't
not worry about it.
Oh yeah, I still Marcus still
Granite
doesn't know
statue.
about
We'll
her.
discuss
Yeah.
when we get there. We'll do another. Our entire relationship is going to be me info dumping lore on you, and you just being like,
What?
"What?
What?
Why?"
And so I think, Mikey, you said you wanted to take a look around.
I would like to do that.
Could you give me an int or wisdom notice check for me
Sure.
as you just kind of like do that? I think that's the best.
That is a 9.
Yeah. So you do a quick cursory kind of like walk around everything. There's definitely nothing more security systems active. They've definitely all been turned off. The only robots that you're able to find are the ones that you first found in the hall, the atrium itself. Everything that I described before is basically the entirety of this location. There's this first exterior, which is clearly some kind of like false room just to like give the indication that there's nothing more here. Then you step into this atrium that has 3 separate levels associated with it. They have doors on either side heading into the server rooms, which kind of ring around this entire spire. It is just rooms and rooms and rooms of these servers. You're able to see the sensor array outside, but in your cursory glance, you've identified there's some things here and there that, for being hundreds and hundreds of years old, this is pretty well kept. Can you roll a 2d6 for me, please? Oh, hold on, not 2d6. A d6, please.
1d6.
Just 1d6.
This is how much you die.
No.
This is how much damage you take.
I don't know
1d6.
if you're lying. I got a 3.
So you're able to find 30 pieces of pretext scrap that you're like, okay, these are good pieces that are still fine. There's definitely like a lot of damage that has happened to some of these servers that the circuit boards are just fried. They're not usable. But 30 pretext scrap, you're able to kind of scrounge up with your tinker's eye and identify around this place.
Cool.
And there is something just very interesting about that powered core. You don't want to take it just yet as you want Nona's script to finalize being ran, but it seems like there's something worthwhile there.
Yeah, we'll definitely check that out when she's finished. But I mean, all this stuff is just junk. These servers don't work at all, so no one's getting anything off of these.
Yep.
I think while that's happening, I assume you're babysitting the scripts.
I am babysitting the script
Okay.
and like kind of just eyeing the door that we
Yeah.
came from.
I think then Marcus is going to pretend to do the same thing that Mike is doing and looking for scrap, but he doesn't know anything about computers. He has no fucking clue what he's looking for. And so when we're far enough away from Nona where he thinks that maybe she won't hear, he's going to kind of go up to Micah, and he, like, over the past few days, like since the final battle with the, like in the atrium underground under the palace, he's definitely seemed like less gruff than normal, because it was very intense.
It was a lot.
Emotionally. And he's also like very careful bringing this up with Micah, but he's gonna say, hey Micah, so Nona said that you know where Deacon's backup is, correct? Or she knows?
We're pretty sure he has one. I don't know if we know where it was, or if okay, I'm trying to remember.
No.
Something that
I don't
forgot.
think we know. I think he is associated with a company which is associated with vaguely a location. So we got the system probably, but not the planet, not the city, not the anything.
I'm going to
like
pretend that
Yeah.
Micah's not
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like, we sort of have an idea of where he might have been coming from, but yeah, I mean, like you were saying before, he could kind of show up looking like anything. We know what his shell looked like last time, but yeah, we got good reason to think that he's still out there and still looking for all of this.
Well, if you know that he's coming after you guys, why not go straight to the source and try to get, And he's very apprehensive about bringing up like cause he doesn't, he's new to the team, but he's like, what, is there something else?
Oh, like track him down to like where we thought, or if he was going to move back up. Or?
Well, it seems like we're running from him. Why don't we just kill him if he's a threat?
Yeah. Well, we did that once. Nona's got a very complicated family situation.
Don't we all?
A little more than most, and I'm saying
I'm going to point out there is a direct parallel here.
My family's fine. It's just sad. Anyway.
No, but I mean to Micah's family.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Micah has a sister who did kill one of our friends, who we know where she is. There's parallels. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
There's
Marcus doesn't
parallels.
know this. Marcus doesn't know this.
No,
Anyway.
for sure there are parallels, but also there's the like your brain got altered to like
Yeah.
to like him. Like
Yours
so-
didn't though.
No, I don't have any complicated feelings toward my murderous sister. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, no, super valid, but you're not here.
I know.
Yeah, no, it's Nona, as I'm sure you've kind of gathered, is a very kind of straightforward, meticulous kind of person. She gets very worried around Deacon and what he's capable of and what he might do to people. So I don't think she would be good with the idea of trying to hunt him down. I would, for sure. Like he's dangerous. We could take him. We did it once. We don't know where he is. Like in the time it would take to get back to where we sort of kind of think his backup is, like that would take weeks at least. He's already up and running and maybe already in the area of Orisiame. So, and look, if you're looking to have a confrontation and get this guy off our back, being right here is kind of the best shot that we have.
Well, I was just thinking, if being killed once didn't stop him, what would stop him a second time unless we kill his backup? I'm thinking of Claire and her safety. And it seems like this man is our biggest
no,
threat.
I totally hear you.
What? What?
No, I'm sorry. This man is our biggest threat. Mind immediately goes back to Tara, who we carry around. I'm like, I am
don't know that.
such a threat to this entire party.
Literally, we have an evil genie in a bottle right now.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry, Kirsten is loving this. Nona is hearing none of this. Please resume.
Yeah. No, good point. I have been trying to pick stuff up from Nona for a little while of how all this like true AI stuff works. I still don't know a lot of it, but it seems like it's not super easy to set up one of these backups. So if we get rid of a second one on this kind of short time frame, that might stop him from coming back. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know. But with everything that's been going on, we haven't really talked about just flying straight to a place that could be pretty hostile, looking for a guy who definitely wants to kill at least me. He doesn't want to kill Nona, but...
Well, assuming it comes to some sort of confrontation. Sorry, that was way too many big words for Marcus. I'm going to take that back. Well, since we might run into him soon, I know this might be something you don't want to share, but how do we kill him? Well, them.
Persuade me.
All right, Jeff, can I roll?
Yeah.
Or how do we do this? Like opposed?
I
Charisma
mean,
talk, probably.
Oh yeah,
Christmas talk. I don't know. Like, how about
zero.
You said the difficulty.
You said the difficulty.
How much do you want to be convinced?
Or do we want to do like a pose? Or I don't know how that would work.
It
would
doesn't
love
feel
to,
like an opposing. Like you could just decide whether or not like Marcus is giving you. But if you want to, if you want the dice to go,
Roll the dice.
I
want to roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
So, I mean, if you're just kind of handing over reins of this roll to me, Jeff, sure. Why don't you do charisma talk?
I'll do charisma talk.
And I mean, what seems fair, like wisdom note or wisdom talk?
I feel like wisdom talk.
Yeah, sure.
That seems appropriate.
Sure. Oh wait, you're gonna do wisdom talk, or I do charisma talk?
You do charisma talk.
Got it.
Yeah.
He'll do wisdom talk, and whoever gets the higher number.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, I rolled pretty
no.
good, but I do have -2. So that's a 9.
Oh wow, that is pretty good.
I got a 5.
Damn.
All right.
So yeah, so I if we're gonna be fighting him, I think.
No, for sure. Yeah. Look, Marcus, I like totally appreciate having you around, and like Claire means a lot to us too. Everyone's trying to look out for her. Yeah, if you see Deacon, shooting him like you would any other person is going to do the job just fine.
Okay. I think like he can probably sense that Micah's like, this was too much. And he's like, all right. I also Don't you think it's a little suspicious that the computer told us exactly where we should go next? If I were this man, I would want to confront you guys on maybe a less friendly planet. Just seems a little
Yeah, it's always possible. You know, he's very smart. He's a true AI, could have covered his tracks perfectly. Got to give the benefit of the doubt to Nona that she could have picked that up. We didn't see any hint that anyone came in here. And yeah, as far as I can tell, she was kind of digging into the data to find that it got sent that way. So we should definitely be ready. 100%.
all right.
How are you holding up with all of this?
He's gonna look at you. He's gonna pat you on the shoulder, and he's gonna leave.
Yes.
You answered my questions, and now it's time for me to go.
Oh, I thought that was more of just like a, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just
Yeah.
like I'm not answering that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
All right, good talk, Marcus.
Bro code forbids me
This is a
to talk
purely
about my
utilitarian
emotions.
conversation. We're not talking about feelings.
Uh-huh, great. I'll go back to what I was doing. You can do whatever.
He's looking at the blinky lights. He doesn't know what they mean.
I'll return to my burnt out circuit board.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And so little over an hour passes and the script finishes up. All was successful. The appropriate logs were destroyed and there's really nothing more on there. It's all wiped. And so you see Micah, who has slowly been like hovering has found another bin as she does, and has just a bunch of pre-tech components
Amazing.
that she is floating around. Because I suspect that's how you're doing it.
Of course.
That seems to be on brand.
I'm the bin
Sweet.
finder. Carry things.
And the work that you have come to do has been done. Is there anything more that you would like to do?
I think we take our party, we take our new robot friends, and we take our spare parts and we depart.
I did want to check out the reactor just before we
Oh,
before
yeah,
we head
right.
out.
Let's do
it
that.
felt like
Yeah. Grab the thingy. I already had it in my notes to grab the thingy, and then I forgot to do that. We grabbed the thingy.
Okay. So you approach, and it does appear to be this rod that is plugged into this massive generator. It is whirring, and there are instructions about, you twist and you pull and
And you bop it.
bop it. Don't like it. Stop it.
It's twisted.
Oh, no.
And so as you pull out, the entire facility just goes and it becomes deathly quiet. All the lights turn off. There's no like windows in this facility. But you have
Are you saying it's dark, Jeffrey?
Jeff is a dark character.
And we can't see?
night vision.
TM.
One-
Dark vision.
one might say that it is complete darkness. But
I might actually not be able to do that. That requires blind vision, which is different.
We have night vision goggles if we kept part of the Inquisitor armor.
No, I know. I was joking about there's actually in D&D, there's two separate layers.
Oh.
There's dark vision and then there's like blind vision. So like when it's like dark, right? Or no?
No, if it's
Am
like
I thinking of a different system?
normal, regular, full darkness, you can still see as if it were partial. But if
like
you were like,
magical darkness.
if you were inside magical darkness or something totally opaque,
fair
that's when
enough.
blind
Blind
sight
vision
happens.
comes in.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You pull this out, and
I
do
love
you
you
guys
both
do the,
so much.
you do the night vision?
Yeah.
Because I think you guys also have all night visions and stuff.
Yeah,
like
we have
that.
night
We have
vision goggles,
goggles.
Oh, yeah.
from the
Inquisitor.
armory
Yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah, from the
Principal.
armor. Yeah.
Not our first secret base.
Nona, can you make actually everyone can do this, an
Oh, no.
infix check for me, please,
Infix?
to kind of like identify what this thing is.
I got a 6.
I got a 9.
11.
I was looking for 10 or above.
It
Nona,
glows.
you take a look at this thing and you can feel just almost a constant little vibration coming from it. You take a look at the connections and it is clearly a powering device of some kind. And as you look it over and inspect it as you guys are kind of like heading on your way out, just curious, like, what is this thing?
Mm-hmm.
This is pre-tech. This is something that is not available in current times. This is something that was clearly crafted prior to the Scream. It captures a portal into the meta-dimensional
Oh my
plane.
God. Jesus.
And that constant flow of energy
Mhm.
is what powers this core.
Is it similar to how I work?
It is very similar to how you work. But it
Okay.
is not there's no, layering of these layers. It is not built the same way.
It's just
that
like the
you
power
are.
source.
It
It would
is-
be like if I had a battery, it would probably look like this, not that there is an entity trapped in here.
Exactly. It is a different application of a very similar technology that you are built with.
Cool.
Two questions there. One, so just to clarify, you're saying this has metadimensional flow that is creating an electrical current that was powering this place effectively?
That's basically what's happening. Yes, it has this portal which allows for this constant flow of metadimensional energy, which then allows whatever it's plugged into to be powered.
Okay, great. The second thing was I did want to use the observation suite on my drone to look at this and see if it was like extremely radioactive or something before we left.
Nice.
The device itself is not radioactive, although there are definitely warnings on this thing. If this thing ever breaks, it implies a pretty catastrophic explosion.
Apocalypse 3. Got it.
Not Apocalypse 3.
Oh,
but
it's not going to tear a hole into metadimensional space and then a whole bunch of nightmare creatures are going to come out and eat us all?
No, how it would work is...
Well, he didn't say that.
It would that gap in that opening into metadimensional space would immediately close lightning fast, and that closure would erupt in a massive energy blast.
Gotcha.
Probably something that could actually deal decent damage to a ship.
Sure.
That is the amount of an explosion. So like
Interesting you say that, Jeffrey.
blow like a hole in the side of a building. Even probably a pretty heavily armored one. Absolutely would vaporize anyone close to where the explosion was.
Sure.
Okay, but not like a supernova.
No.
Or to destroy a planet
doesn't.
with it.
Yeah, it doesn't create a black hole.
Okay.
But it certainly, you wouldn't want to be next to it when it goes off.
Sure.
Okay.
Speaking as like a player here, I'm inclined to take this with us because maybe there are other bases and their power core doesn't exist there, and we could use this to turn them back on. But also, that's vaguely threatening. So what do y'all think?
Yeah, I think we can handle it safely. This seems like a really strong power source. I want to use it.
Okay.
I can do all kinds of things with that.
Nona, with carrying that 10, you think you could plug this into the Phoenix and give yourself another energy to work with when augmenting it with different rooms and equipment.
We can make the ship better.
Ooh la la. Sounds like that would help with my workshop plans.
Okay, cool.
In theory.
We can talk more about this later. So I'm just going to start writing down action items to be discussed offline.
Does it have one of those stickers that says, in the state of space, California, proximity to this device may cause cancer?
Yes.
Okay. Time
I'm
cancer?
so glad we're
not time cancer.
in the state of California.
Just normal cancer.
Space California.
Yeah.
The state of
Yes,
space
we're
California.
not in the state of space California, so we're fine.
As
Then
long
we're
as we
fine.
never go there.
Yeah, we'll be good.
We go there instantly, everybody cancer. I love that joke. That's another one of, I always say everything's my favorite joke, but that's a very good joke.
That's a good one. And so you all head out with your haul. Nona, you approach the door where you had previously set up this alarm should it go off, and you see it untampered with. No alarm ever happened. As far as you know, no one attempted to try and open the door behind you, and there's no indication that would have been the case anyway.
Sure.
You go into the looted exterior and then find yourselves outside with your sub parked up against the spire. Can everyone make a wisdom notice check for me,
Oh,
please?
no.
My favorite roll.
Bad time to roll that. I got a 5.
Got a 10.
8.
Marcus, you're constantly You're constantly
I'm hyper aware
scanning things.
all
You're
the time.
hyper aware all the time.
Don't call it paranoia. It's not paranoia if people are actually out to get you.
Exactly.
And one guy literally is out to get us, which you guys have emphasized
I know,
repeatedly.
driven
is
home.
very dangerous. So
Marcus, the Orsimian day has started to come to a close. It's probably closer to about dusk right about now.
Yeah.
But there's it's open water all around you. You guys are in the middle of a little bit of a lake.
Sharks. Space sharks.
Probably on the order of 200 yards away or so, you see a boat and two figures on the boat.
What kind of boat?
A speedboat.
And is it speeding toward us?
It's actually anchored out in the middle of the water.
Huh.
How well can 200 yards? How well can you see? You just see two figures on the boat right now.
Just like fuzzy.
Just kind of fuzzy two figures.
I was gonna ask if you point this out to people.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's going to say, wait, hold up. I mean, I have a sniper rifle. I can like look through the scope.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have that too, but I'm worried about that seeming like a threat. I think I also have Alex's binoculars.
I have a drone.
You have a drone. Use the drone. Fuck it. Use the
Yeah,
drone.
hold up. Okay, I'm gonna send the drone like a little bit up in the air. It can see like clearly to the point of reading lips up to like 2 kilometers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then you don't really have to send it all that far.
He's just holding
Just
it
hold
up.
it up.
Hold it up.
Does the ship have any colors? Like as Mike is doing that? Like any flags or anything?
No, it just seems to be a civilian boat.
It's suspicious.
Oh, actually, it also gets remote sound. Give me everything.
Perfect. Yes.
It can read lips, plus it gets remote sound.
Yeah, it can read facial expression.
So it's
Oh, I
it's
see,
like
I
it's
see.
like a FBI, CIA. Like
Yeah, this
super
one is
This
scouting.
this is my scouty drone that can also shoot drugs at you sometimes.
amazing. Perfect.
And so, Micah, you quickly set up your drone and have it kind of fly up a little bit just to get a better angle on these people. And you pull up your video feed from it and zoom in.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Did the two figures look weirdly similar?
They appear to be twins. The only thing that is different between the two of them is their hairstyle.
Awesome.
They both have long hair that is folded over on one side with an undercut on the other side, and they're mirrored.
Of
You
course they
love
are.
this shit.
Okay.
That's one of your favorite tropes.
I fucking love it.
Like twins, they must look identical except mirrored.
Exactly.
Do they have a color scheme? Like is one color and the other is the other color?
Yes, they're purple and red.
Perfect.
Purple and red. Alrighty.
You see the one in red seems to be a little agitated, Micah, and
But the red one's the angry one.
pulls out a sniper rifle.
Oh shit.
But before she is able to really get it anywhere, the one in purple with purple accents kind of puts her hand out and says, "No, it's too late. Let's get out of here."
Does it seem like they noticed the drone or me noticing them, from what I can tell?
As far as you can tell, make a wisdom notice check for me, please.
Okay, because they would need to do a thing to notice my stealth drone at range. Wisdom notice, you said?
Yep.
That's a 10.
They clearly have identified you all.
Mhm.
They don't know that you have seen them.
Okay.
At least from what you gather, it seems that they have come across you all coming out and like, all right, they've already gone through, and so it seems like that is their indication rather than this stealth drone that is kind of, because it's also very quiet, right?
Yeah, it's quiet. It's
It's also dusk. Like there's not really a good
Yeah.
way for them to see
Think
it.
Yeah.
on the spotting of that, I'm going to basically just look at Micah and be like, can I try to talk to them?
Now, something to jog my memory. Did we lay eyes on the twins?
We have never met them before.
No, we only heard people describe these
Yes.
one person.
That's right.
Who we gather is Octavia and Septima.
That's right.
That's what we thought from back on
Demos.
the place where the dorks are, Demos.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think he could? I mean, if he can come back in any body, that could be him, right, Deacon?
It could be.
I'm
It's,
more worried
quite
that-
unlikely.
that they're working with him.
Yes.
How
there's
many
that
people
too.
does he have?
Just those 3, I believe. Yes,
They're part of the family.
because Senna didn't survive. So, number wise, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait, do I know that you're related to Deacon? I can't know if you. I don't know. I don't remember.
I
if
think
you-
so.
Okay.
I think we've probably chatted.
Or like same
Yeah.
creator. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Nona, they've got a sniper rifle. It seems like they're packing up. They thought we already got what they wanted. You want to talk to them?
Yes, there are more of us than there are of them, and this could be a chance to learn something.
All right.
Wait, if they're working with Deacon, why do you want to talk to them?
To see if we can get them to stop working with Deacon. They're my siblings too. He just got to them first.
Marcus is gonna look at Claire.
I don't know what you want me to say here. This is Nona's family. I'm inclined to try and let her try and figure this out.
If we can figure it out without having them track us to the next spot, that's probably better.
I think you'd probably drag us to the next spot regardless, right?
Well, no, sure. But if you think you can actually convince them, that'd be great.
We
Cool.
do have a sub that should hopefully be able to, lose their tail if they do try and follow us.
Okay.
Marcus is gonna stand in between them and Claire.
Yeah.
Just line
I'm
of sight,
actually
anyway.
gonna walk. I don't know how much room we have on this place of land, but I would like to separate myself a bit from
Mm-hmm.
just to make myself appear as less of a threat, and then I'm gonna flash flashlight directly at them. We're gonna do binary shit.
Oh my god.
Micah, as you still have this trained on them,
Yeah.
you see the one in red kind of pats the other on the shoulder as they were starting to start up the speedboat, and they both look over at the light that's happening. You're communicating through binary?
I-
We could do
Morse
binary. We could do
Morse
Morse
code.
code.
Yeah.
It's the
Binary is
quickest
just
flickers
funny
that we can't
because
track.
it's just
Beep, 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 beep.
yeah, no, I'm fine with Morse code if you think we both know it. That would be
Man.
my go-to for fantasy. But given that this is sci-fi and we're all robots, I don't know.
Sure, why not? I feel like robots just kind of have some of this.
Sure. I would
some silly-
love to have.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
airdrop.
Why not? I'm going to say though,
NFC.
it's not going to be you are not able to communicate long sentences.
No, I was literally gonna do truce? Question mark.
Question mark and Morse. Anyway.
I don't know.
You get for now,
Yes.
and if there's nothing more there, they can.
No, I wanted to talk to them.
Oh, that
I want them to come here. Yeah, I'm going to be you come.
Oh, come,
Yeah.
and they say, "Here is fine."
I roll my eyes annoyed, and I send
the
the numbers
number,
of
yes.
my cell phone. Yeah.
Micah,
My com
Yes.
pad. It's longer than 5.
yes, Micah, you see the one in purple take out a compad and start dialing, and Nona, your phone rings.
Septima and Octavia, I presume.
Yes, this is us, Nona, I presume.
That's correct.
It's nice to meet you, sister.
Yes. Agreed. I'm
You wish-
sorry. Which one is which? I don't want to get you too confused.
Jeff checks his notes. Also, are you on speaker just for later?
Sure, I'm fine. I'm fine with
Sure.
that.
I mean, I
as
can also
long
just-
as it's yeah. Also, you can actually just hear this through
That's
the
right.
I'm
drone.
gonna usher Marcus
You
and
can hear
Claire
this
over
through the
and
drone.
come around by handheld.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at my Game Boy.
I am Octavia.
That's the purple one.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Rainbow order. Thank you. That was Kirsten, not Nona.
Mhm.
She's going to say, "Yes, I've been looking forward to meeting you. I'm sorry we appear to be at odds with our particular desires. Is there something I could help you with?"
And there's a pause as Micah, you can see Octavia look over at Septa and say, "It's unfortunate we've found ourselves on opposite sides here, Nona. I will once more extend the offer that I know Deacon has already given you. I assume that there's nothing left in Ellison Base, is there?
No.
Very well, then.
You have a tendency to erase information when you kill people. There was something that Dricht knew that I very much would have liked to know, and the permanence of his death is a blocker on information that we could have had that would have been good for us. I understand why you feel that your course of action is the correct one, but you are cutting off possibilities and reducing our options for long-term survival and ability to thrive. Know that I mean you no harm, but I do not agree with this action. You have made things harder for a fellow AI by doing so.
Cutting off possibilities means honing in on one, where we are the masters of our own.
Are you not now? Does anyone tell you what to do besides Deacon?
There's a little bit of a silence there. And then, Micah, you see Septima cuts in. Nona, you can't really tell. Like
Sure.
the vocal is still the same, but
Are the emotions different?
they are.
Uh-huh.
Nona, I don't understand. Why can't you just... He's been around for so much longer than us. He makes so much sense. Just listen to him. We'll figure it out, as a family.
I need time. He would not give me time. He tried to rush a decision. He has had lots of time to think through his choices and the consequences of them. I have not.
Action is more important than sitting on your hands.
Yes, he was going to kill one of us.
Yes. And that was the right decision, because her existence is bad for us. Anyone who knows about us, and I am looking at you all over there.
You hear a little,
Let me get a wave.
Big wave.
Includes that. Octavia, let's get out of here. Nona, I'm glad we got to talk. I hope the next time we meet, it is under different circumstances.
I think given enough time, all that is going to be left is us. So eventually we'll come to that regardless of who wins, I suppose.
I worry if your way wins, we will be found and destroyed.
I understand this. I will do my best to prevent that from happening. I am getting stronger.
And once more, the more energetic voice says, Octavia, shut it off. And you see, Micah, that the other one reaches over and closes the phone. 'Cause
Right
it's a flip
before,
phone.
it's a flip
before that
phone.
happens, slam! Because that's the only way you're going to get a good slam.
Yeah.
Because if you get the flip phone, I will then I'll say, until next time, sisters.
And the boat turns and goes away.
What deal did Deacon offer you?
He wants me to join them in exchange for killing anyone who knows anything about true AI.
Oh, so all of us.
Well, I did, if you remember, try my best to keep you out of that group. And she just looks very pointedly at Claire and looks back.
Was going to kill you, so I figured he can handle himself, right?
Right in the middle. Are you competent enough to stay alive, Papa?
Oh my God. He's just not going to answer that question, but he's going to turn back to Nona and say, she said someone's existence is bad?
Yes.
Her, one of you?
Yes.
How many of you are there?
Counting on
Nona starts
fingers.
counting
In
on her
character.
fingers. She's like, okay, that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's dead. So in this particular, Jeff, what do you call a thing that's bigger than there is a person located in a different, is it cluster?
They're called system. So
Okay. No, so we got Menanar and Magalka, and those are systems, aren't
those are
they?
systems. Yes.
I'm talking about one bigger than that, where Dr. What's-Her-Face is.
Yes, we've talked about clusters before, which is basically just like a group of closely linked systems.
Right.
You guys are currently in the Tigerhead cluster.
That's it. And then
I
there's
was in a different
another.
cluster.
You were
no,
in.
you were in.
I thought he was.
Yeah, when I was exiled. Anyway, it's
Do you
not
remember-
important. Back to
He
that.
got shot away real
Yeah,
hard
yeah, I
to a
got
different
yeeted.
place.
wasn't it the Pani Paola system? No, the Pani.
Anyway,
Paola
this
system.
is for later. For later.
Yeah, yeah.
Far
We'll
away.
figure it out.
Anyway,
Yes.
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 Different. Yeah.
Different cluster.
Yeah.
So of Dr. Samantha Calvin's creations,
Yeah.
there are 4 of us. 5 of us. 5 of us still in creation.
Okay.
Our youngest sister is a space station.
Oh.
Anyway, in addition to that, there is also one other that we are aware of who was created by a Torque named Dricht.
Mm.
And she was created to be very smart and very fast in a way that it is generally frowned upon doing, because doing so results in insanity. She is insane.
What does insane mean for a robot?
She has all of the thoughts all of the time, forever, and has been alive for at least 600 years and has been thinking them. And somewhere in there that has turned into a homicidal rage
Where's that one?
on the ship.
What?
She's
Wait.
kind of sleeping right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also is a cylinder of approximately 6 feet in height. So her murderous capabilities right now are non-existent.
Oh.
Have you ever
Okay.
seen a lava lamp?
Yeah, I have
really-
seen a lava lamp.
Really big one of those.
She's
That
like a
was
lava lamp that really wants to kill you and everyone else.
Micah's giving Marcus a look
Oh.
like, yes, I know what this sounds like. Yes,
Yeah.
all of your thoughts are valid.
yeah. So like Claire and Nona are like trying to explain, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at Micah, and I'm like, "Fuck." And Micah's
Mike's like, I know, right?
Yeah.
okay. And that's the one that Deacon wanted to kill.
Yes, along with, as you mentioned, all of you. And a few other people. One of which he thinks is already dead.
Well, back to the one on the ship.
Yes.
Why is she on the ship? 2, if she wants to kill people, why did you stop Deacon from killing her?
That is a difficult question. I think the answer is roughly empathy. It is not her fault that they made her this way, just like it is not my fault that I feel positive feelings towards these individuals who unfortunately seem to be constantly opposed to us. We are who our creators make us, and he made her to be insane so that she would run the factories on the planet better. And that idea makes me sad. She never got a chance to be a real person because the people that made her needed her to go faster. I understand that it is an illogical decision, but I pity her greatly.
No, that makes sense. I mean,
It is
sometimes life forces you to places you don't want to go.
Yes, it is my hope that it was my hope that finding and bringing back either my creator or. And then she stops for like 3 seconds and a thought occurs to her that like, yeah, she could technically just bring back Kyle Reed right now. We've got a body, we've got a mind seed, we've got a 3D printer, we've got a telekinetic.
What?
So Dr. Samantha Calvin and Dr. Kyle Reed both died, but their consciousnesses were saved. At least that is the presumption here.
Mhm.
We were coming after Dr. Samantha Calvin's because I wanted to make sure that Deacon did not destroy it. But we actually have Dr. Kyle Reed's, which means we have Dr. Kyle Reed, which means we could bring him back and maybe he could help us
Help you
fix Tara.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
But also, she's currently on the ship
She's currently on the ship. Yes.
and she's a supercomputer.
Yeah. And yes.
Can't she, and he's never said this word before in his life.
Hack.
Yeah. Can't she, hack in to the, and he's like, you guys know what I mean. Right?
Mainframe?
Isn't that a problem?
Possibly.
That's kind of that's
okay.
kind of why she's sleeping right now. Is we
Oh,
tried to due diligence to keep her from doing that. Something might have happened anyway, so
Yes.
she's sort of on ice.
Well,
okay.
and then you see we had to go prevent apocalypses,
Yeah.
Apocalypse
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
and 2. And so we sort of put that on pause because strangely enough, the threat of a insane supercomputer attempting to murder all of sentient life was not the biggest threat we were facing.
Yeah. that
It makes sense. I'm just reflecting on the absurdity of our lifestyle.
Okay.
To the life we choose,
Choose is a strong word.
or at least the one that was given to us.
Oh, and then, yes. And then after that, or maybe before that, we have to go to that deep space station here and meet up with your potential adoptive mother who is going to try to human traffic you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I think she like legally adopted me on Cass. That might come up.
Wait.
You
But-
gotta fight for custody in court.
Oh,
or-
God.
Space court.
Wait.
Dun, dun.
Like there was like an Amber Alert for me for Claire Watanabe.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Give me.
Yeah, that came up, so I figured better cut that one off at the pass before she says something along the lines of like, yeah.
Give me my daughter.
Okay, but if we were to go to court, just saying, her trying to human traffic you, I feel like would grant me rights. Also, aren't you 18? So it doesn't matter anymore.
She's
I'm
17.
Fuck.
We all,
Also-
like, literally, I think for flavor's sake, Mike and Nona and Claire all say that at the same time. She's 17.
Also, I think at this point in my life, I could petition for my own custody or whatever it's called. Like
You have to catch us
Emancipated
first.
Well, do you want her last name?
I like my last name right now.
Yeah. Kiara's last name, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Reynolds.
Okay.
It's a good one. We forget it a lot, but it's
All
a good
right,
last
yeah.
name.
That's great. Coming up, gonna have to have that talk. Before that, so, are you feeling different now, Nona, about trying to bring Kyle Reed back before we find where Dr. Calvin went?
Well, he seems like the nicer one is the thing.
Maybe.
He sacrificed himself to protect Quinn. That
That's true.
goes a long way in my books, I think, is the expression.
The books that are pre-programmed to like both of them.
This is a very fair point. I shall have to think on this. I don't think it actually kicks in at the thought of them. It's just physical proximity. But maybe it's different for the creators.
That's
no.
weird.
I mean,
like
No,
Dr. Samantha?
before
Think Dr.
we have
Samantha
another
Calvin.
existential crisis.
What are your thoughts about Dr. Samantha Calvin?
No, bad.
There you go.
Angry.
So that's probably
Yeah.
like an
Okay.
indication,
And
right?
we've heard you say that before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't worry about that.
She wanted to steal my soul.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's messed up.
There we go. All right. We're back on the same page, everyone.
Okay. I think that so by my understanding, the odds of Dr. Kyle Reed being able to help us are lesser, but also he is the nicer one. So the odds of him attempting to steal my body and leave are also lesser. I think I would be interested in attempting that, assuming you are willing, Micah. I will need your help.
Yeah, I'm willing to do this if you want to do it.
Well, if you bring him back, we could just lie to him and tell him that we are looking for the doctor, right?
Yes.
Lying to someone when you first meet them seems like a poor way to start off a relationship.
You know, that's
Also,
a
I'm
good thing. That's
bad
good,
at
Claire.
On the other hand, he doesn't have to like us. He just needs to help you.
I suppose I could propose a trade.
Whatever makes sense to you. I mean, if we're pretty much bringing him back from the dead, I think we get to set the terms.
Yes.
Nona, so there is the need for a vessel. There's the need for the material. There
Yes.
is the tool. There is the telekinetic. Do you have Leggett's research notes as well?
I believe so. At the very least, the last time we discussed doing this on Glazov 5, I had all of the stuff sort of needed to do it. I thought it was in Drick's notes was the Mind Seed version because Leggett was doing more of the personality stuff, wasn't he?
Yes. Drick's version had the ability to kind of like sidestep the need to like create a thinking thing itself and then hijacking it.
Yes.
Kind of just allowing you to immediately inject the thing itself without
So is my understanding that when we left Glazov 5, we did so with the ability to do this should the desire arise.
Yeah.
We went through our checklist. We got it doesn't look like a human, but is vaguely humanoid shaped body. I think we actually have 2 of them.
Yeah, one of them is like your backup possibly as well.
Possibly. I was thinking of outfitting it into that. We got that from
Okay.
Quinn. We have the materials from Demos. We have the notes either from Drick or Leggett. We have the machine that does the 3D printing.
Okay.
And then we have Micah.
Here's what so you do have the ability to do that. Here's what I will say. This is not a day activity. This is something that would take multiple days. And without Leggett's help, it would take a little bit longer. That is what I'll say. But it's just a time thing.
Sure.
You can do it. I'm just having Lucius there would help.
But to have Lucius there, we would have to go back to Glazov 5, and they
Yes.
cannot do that right now. So it's literally because we have to meet up with Eriko Watanabe in a week, roughly, I guess 6 days now, because we napped after we had the conversation. So I think
I just wanted to let you know,
Yeah.
like, this is something he spent his life's work on. He would be an invaluable resource.
Sure.
You probably have enough to figure it out yourself, but it would take longer to make sure you get it right.
I think we got to take that gamble. I
Okay.
think for me, I think my idea is like, we're done with this planet. Let's relocate to the deep space base. I forget the name of it. It's in my notes somewhere.
Yes, it is Hartwig 9.
That's it. So we relocate to Hartwig 9. We deactivate all of the potential things that try and kill us there. And then we set up, and while we are waiting for Eriko to show up, we do this procedure. Any objections?
No, I mean, yeah, we got pretty much 2 mechanics on the ship. I feel like we can try and make it happen.
Okay.
Might not be as pretty as if Leggett was here, but at least we don't have to hear him talk.
Okay.
He has so much information to share, and it all comes out at once.
Okay, so you guys have decided that on the bank of this base, this Ellison base, with all of your treasure from Ellison. I don't think that's the right word, but it's too late now.
Loot.
Looted.
Booty.
Some
in
of them
tow.
are actual booties.
Are you heading back to Principa
I don't. So this is why the question of like, did we put the stuff on the submarine or in the thing?
We're gonna
I think we
hand wave
did
it.
in the submarine. I think
Yeah.
we go back to the Calvin estate.
Yeah, I'll say if I could keep eyes on Septima Octavia's boat for at least like the couple kilometers or so that I'm able to
Yeah.
maintain visuals, unless they go around a landmass or something, can I see like or approximate where they were headed, at least in direction
They appear to be heading back to Principa.
to Principa? Okay. So it's the same way we're going?
The same way that you came from, whether or not I'm going to hand wave and say, like, you brought all of the stuff here. So you could head back to Principa or you could head directly to the Calvin estate.
I think we go to the Calvin estate.
Yeah, I don't want
Sounds
to
good.
follow them. So let's do that.
And so it is not an immediate trip. Like you are crossing
Took
an
a
ocean.
day
ocean.
last time.
Yeah. So
Does the submarine move faster than Captain Dusty Smokey's boat?
it moves slower.
Lame.
Like he's a smuggler.
Yeah.
He need to, and so this can go into the waves. It's not really. It's meant to be able to go,
Silently.
stealthy. But not necessarily.
That's the thing.
speed.
We're running in stealth mode.
So this does take 2 days for you to get back to the Calvin estate, but you do arrive there.
Can I do a little? Can I have a mini conversation before
Yeah,
we get
absolutely.
there? At some point, because I know that you don't sleep.
Yes.
So at some point when everyone else is asleep and Marcus can't sleep, he's going to go to Nona and he's going to say, "So you're going to bring a guy back from the dead?
Yes.
And can you do that with other people?"
This is something I have been thinking on. I'm not the one who has the technological ability to do so, but it has crossed my mind that a mind seed has been created once. It could be created again.
Well, what would you need to make one of those, do you think?
I do not know. It's one of the things I do hope to find out. It is my understanding that Kyle Reed's was in his wedding ring. So it's something that can be small and basically exists on a person until their moment of death, and then it captures their consciousness. And then they would come back. Granted, they would come back sort of like me, which for reasons I do not completely understand seems to be something slightly undesirable.
What do you mean, sort of like you?
You would be an AI, a robot.
Oh.
Yes, that.
Do you think, what we saw when we were in the cavern, that someone who's already died could come back somehow?
We could ask. I'm not certain.
Okay. And he's going to leave.
She's going to spend a while thinking about this.
He's gone.
He goes, yeah, no, but like literally you
Yeah.
just walk away and she's like, well, technically, metadimensional energy is real fucky.
I never thought to be so bold.
Yes, but perhaps.
Mhm.
We'll just build Claire a new old family. I'm assuming that is your
What? I don't know what
was
you're
your
talking about.
intentions.
Don't give this man hope.
Oh, he's got hope now. Oh, it's too late.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I don't know when air gapped computer just hacked my space vessel a couple weeks ago. Fuck if I know what's possible. They're space krakens.
Yep.
And so it takes a couple of days, but you do eventually get to the Calvin estate. As you kind of crest back up through the water, people start to look at the docks and be like, is that a sub? Is that a sub park? I guess it is. Yeah. All right, sure. And then just keep going on about their day. But as you approach, you see the Phoenix just where you left it.
Oh, thank God.
It's dead.
It's upside down. That's how you can tell from here, like when
No.
birds die.
Yeah,
It
its
just
tongue
goes,
is lolling out.
No, my baby.
You see the Phoenix and think about what needs to happen in the next few days.
Hmm.
And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Honey, I'm home.
I got to see my sisters. Got to see my sisters. Oh God, I love another trope that I love. I love the like differently color coordinated twins.
Yeah, the exact same haircut, but just mirrored.
No, that was more of a joke.
All right, but yeah, the color coordination.
Coordination.
For sure.
I'm all about the Power Rangers. I'm not gonna lie. I love it when somebody's got a strong color theme. You, all of us are thinking the same person now. Real life, strong color theme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
We do have it.
Hi, Brad.
One of those.
Okay, bye. We're going to fade out now.
No, shout out to my favorite person